Hello everyone, I'm Faded Oasis. Thank you for tuning into my stream here on twitch.tv/Faded Oasis or watching the VOD on youtube.com/at Faded Oasis. Today I'm playing more Cobalt Core. It's Friday, another week gone already. Where does the time go? Why do the weeks always fly by? Yeah, playing Cobalt Core. Starting loop number 7. Last time we unlocked the Jupiter, a brand new ship which has an ability where it doesn't have its own cannon, but it comes with a bunch of drones that will shoot cannons for you. So I'm gonna try and abuse that as much as I can. Hey Pug, how are you? I'm also looking to learn more about some other characters' move sets, I believe. The cards that they'll have, because I think I was not great at that, but we'll see. 1 second. There we go. That's better. So I think we'll just get into it, huh? At the end of stream, I feel like this is really jovial. Yep. Great. Uh-huh. God damn it, Pug. Alright. Let's right, so I have these 3 selected. I think this is what I intended to use. Oh right, we're not learning about Max. We learned about Max last time. Max is pretty awesome. Keep an eye out for that Humdinger, absolutely. So we're gonna be using Isaac because Isaac manipulates mid-row objects a lot, and I think we're gonna need to move Jupiter's moons out of the way so I can launch more of them. We're going to use Perry because Perry has a lot of multi-attack cards, and Jupiter's Moon says its copies might attack giant orange text, which I'm pretty sure. I view your cards. Hold on. Codex, cards, hide unknown. Where, yeah, if I go to multi-blast, it says attack is that symbol. Where's one? Yeah, I guess attack is the name of that action. So I'm pretty sure this and things like multi-blast would, they attack multiple times. So the drones, Jupiter's moons, will attack multiple times. I'm hoping. I'm also hoping for a lot of things like escalate or anything that adds overdrive to test how that works. Although it does say the drones no, I'm not. I don't want to test that. It says that the drones copy my attack, bright orange text, which I think means that they don't copy my cards. They copy just the attack actions. But that's a theory that I have. So, for example, with lunge, I move right, and then I attempt to attack, but I have no gun. And then the drones see that I attacked, and they attack. So I think that lunge would move the ship, and the drones would not copy that. That's my assumption. But we'll see. And then we're going to use Dizzy, because Dizzy has... What does Dizzy have? There was a reason for this. Dizzy has poison. And I don't know, for example, Acid Cannon, this copies the attack, and does the attack apply the corrosion, or is that a separate thing? Also, we're probably going to need a lot of shields. And possibly some movement. I don't think Dizzy has too much movement though. Block shots would be good. But we'll see. So yeah, let's get going. So our comms is weak, and our cockpit will also be weak because we're going to be playing on hard. I decided if I'm testing out new things, I'm not going to up the difficulty level. Later on, when we're trying to complete all the combinations, I'll go up to harder, probably, maybe, I don't know. But for right now, hard seems like a good difficulty. I like not losing. So we're going to have 2 weak spots on either side of our missile bay. And we have a wing over here, and then a gap and a wing over here. So that's going to be interesting. Let's get it started in here. What's our deck look like? Alright, so parallel shift. I want a whole lot of cards like parallel shift. Stuff that gives us drone shift. Preferably without the move drone right. We upgrade this to B. One of the options was upgrade 2 cards to B. It becomes exhausted, which might be fine because it is giving us a lot of drone shift. A bubble shield on an attack drone might not be bad either. Multi-shot to piercing. So that might be good. Double attack. You know, I'm thinking upgrading 2 random things. Oh, we've got basic shift? Ooh. Oh, this must be like Jupiter specific. Is they know that we would want more drone shift, so they're giving me something like this. I think we want to upgrade 2 cards to B, 2 random cards to B, rather than a random artifact. We've got a lot of hulls, so we don't need 3 max hull. Let's upgrade 2 random cards. Alright, block shot became block shot B. I can't look what they are. And parallel shift, that was one of the ones I thought. So, we no longer have forcing drones to move right. We have instead a total of 3 movement. That's great. And then it was block shot, which is 2 extra temp shield. That's amazing. I think the multi-shot piercing did work in the only round I did. That's great. Although I think I might upgrade to multi-shot A because 3 attacks. We'll see. We'll see what happens. There we go again. Rise and shine, baby. Don't you ever get tired? Don't you ever sleep? Sort of. Every 5 milliseconds, I pause my core loop and run code to recover unused memory. During this time, I cease to exist as a conscious entity. So, you die and are reborn 200 times per second? Yeah! What's it like to be dead? I don't know. If anything cool happens, it must take longer than 5 milliseconds. Let's see. Oh, the attacks are grayed out. No cannons or drones to channel this attack. So if I Jupiter's moons to launch something, costs an energy? Oh, I didn't notice that. Have died can confirm it's pretty boring. Well, if we don't play it, we don't discard it. And if we do play it, it goes to the top of the deck. Our only movement here, we've got 1 evade, and we might want to evade into the gap. But I think we want to launch a drone here first. And then we probably don't want to lunge. I guess if we block shot, we won't need to move at all. So if we launch a moon, block shot, multi-shot, We deal 3, and then we temporary shield all of what you're hitting us with. That seems good. Alright, so we've got parallel shift and basic shift. We probably don't want both. So we'll probably play parallel shift to get out of the deck. I'm thinking we parallel shift. We have no attack here, but we can set up. We parallel shift, move everything left, place an attack drone, move everything left, place another Jupiter's Moons. Now we got a big wall. So we can move them. We can move us one to the right. Launch another moon here. Move everything. Multi-shot them for 6. Basic shot them for 3. And then this hits for the 10th damage, and that knocks them out. This ship is awesome. This ship is amazing. Alright. 3 commons. Boost capacitors. Missile shot. Launch an object. It launches a missile that deals 2 damage, and then also we attack for 2. Or shield drone. The drones do all the damage? Yes. So, Jupiter's Moons. My ship has no cannons. Jupiter's Moon is the only one that they copy my attack. So, if I tell them to fire 3 times, they fire 3 times. Sorry, if I tell them that I've fired 3 times, they fire 3 times. So, yeah. Missile shot, unfortunately, I don't think works for us. It does set up... It takes a position in the middle temporarily. And it costs 2 energy to play. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the multi-shot cards are going to be good, because with Jupiter's Moons, I'm stacking... I'm playing one of these every turn if I can. If I can find a way to play more than one in a turn, I'm going to. I just fill up the middle with all of these moons and then fire all of them as often as I can, and it's gonna be great. Unfortunately, I'm thinking it's boost capacitors. Even though it's too expensive. Oh, it doesn't get cheaper either. Do any of these get... Ooh, what is that? An acid missile. And 2 piercing. And then it exhausts so I don't draw it again. Ooh, missile shot B might be worth... I mean, this is just stronger, right? Yeah, heavy missile and then attack for 3. You know what fight I'm thinking could be hard? There are probably a few fights that could be hard. So the one where they auto dodge is going to require some planning, but I think I can set up everything correctly. I don't know. That's going to be a lot easier than when I was just using Isaac's drones. Because Jupiter's Moons fire during my turn as I play the cards. That's the crab. I don't remember if that's the crab. No, the crab is the one that it extends one of its arms. No, that's not the crab. That's the puncher. It like shoots homing missiles that if they hit you from that side, it also has an effect or something like that. The crab or the I don't remember which one the crab is, but there's one or two annoying ships that have auto dodge every turn or something. And I'm kind of thinking we skip rewards here. What's our map look like? Oh, what does our map look like? Okay, so we can fight. We can get all three repair yards and fight all three mini bosses, and then we also get an artifact. We skip this event. Or we can go to the event instead of the repair yard, but I kind of think I want to go to the repair yard to upgrade. Asteroid miners and springs to mine. Entire mid-row full of asteroids. The multi-shot is... Oh, that... Yeah, where the... Anything where the center row starts filled with asteroids, because the first thing I need to do is get rid of them. I can launch my drones into the asteroids. That'll hit both of them, but then it's opening up those lanes for me to take shots in until I can put something in the way. Luckily, like drone shift does move asteroids around, so I might be fine there. I don't know. We'll see. Do I do multi-shot into multi-shot A? Do I do, like, basic shot into 2 damage? I think I might do basic shot into 2 damage. So I think I'm skipping rewards here. Because these are too expensive and can't be upgraded into something cheaper. And this is just going to clog up the center lane. It does provide a shield, but I think I'm going to be fine with how much I'm clogging up the center lane. I can just fire some moons to block shots and just hide behind all my moons. I think I skip rewards here. Let's upgrade now. Hello. Let's upgrade. Basic shot. Proximity fuse armed. Huh. Alright, so your missile bays are weak. That's fun. So we can Jupiter's moons here. We definitely want to move out of the way. If I move right one, and then we can shoot a moon here, it'll block the 3. And then we can launch, well, I'll only be taking 1, and I have a shield. So I guess it's fine. I could instead moons and basic shift and then move it in the way. But then move myself left. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'd rather line up nice and centered. And then fire something here. I'm probably going to regret this. And for the weak point, I'm busy. If we lunge, we still only take 1. I think I'm gonna basic shift for future turns. And yeah, let's just basic shot to hit them for 2. Oh, this is perfect. So I'm going to... Actually, you know what? I don't need to hit that. I'm going to move... I can't move. I can dodge and then move one, and then just block shot. So dodge, shoot a moon out. And now these go right to the temp shields, so I'm fine. And move the whole lane. Get another moon. Multi-shot, base, and block shot. Alright, we're good for another moon. We have no movement at all, so let's get basic shift so we can move. And then we'll shield surge to cancel out this too. Or do we basic dodge and then move? I kind of don't want a basic dodge. Let's just shield surge. Why did you go all the way over there? That's not cool. So I move everything over to... I play parallel shift. Move everything over to... Launch another moon. And I guess I lunge. Yeah, I'll lunge. Center one's gonna die, but that's fine. So I can drone shift them over to... oh, I don't have any damage again. So I'm gonna launch another moon here. I'm gonna move them... one, launch an attack drone, move them another one. So they'll be here, 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 and here. And then I'll shield surge because we're basically just setting up. Okay, I can launch another moon here. And then we can multi-shot and block shot. That's 9 damage. They're dead. This will deal the 10. Oh, it's more than 9 because these are weak. That's so fun. Alright, Feint, we move 2 to the left and temp shield. That's cool because it's an anti-lunge. I kind of like that. We do need more attacks because there were several turns that game where I just didn't draw any attack. So if we can remove basic block and gain more attacks, that'd be cool. But for now, I want to feint. Do we remove something? What does feint upgrade to? We gain an evade, move left 1 and temp shield. We gain 2 temp shield. I think we remove basic block here. Alright, boss fight. Hey, we've met before, right? Most loops, yeah. I don't remember that we're in a loop until I run into you guys. Do you always remember? We do. Aha, so it's your fault somehow. I've got the moral high ground now, suckers. Spike's not wrong. Alright, you're not firing anything. You're going to apply a status effect. And temp shields. And you've got 2 weak spots. We launch a moon. We... Do we move over one, launch a moon, and then multi-shot? Or do we moon here, basic dodge, and feint to move further over to lure them back? Is feint only one temp? Yeah, it is only one temp shield. Temporary payback. Whenever you're hit, you immediately shoot a 2 damage attack. Why are you all the way over there now? I'm gonna put a moon here. I can lunge back. Just get a basic shift. So shield surge does have a permanent shield. There we go. Undraw, immediately attack for 1 damage, and I did right into their weak spot. And they don't currently have the status effect of payback. Okay, so this is gonna be tricky. Because if I draw safety override, all of my drones shoot. For everyone that hits them when he has the payback effect, the cannon's shooting me, and Spike would have just moved, so I can't anticipate where the cannon's going to be. If I move... I want to kill you as fast as possible. If I move one to the right, put a Jupiter's Moons right on your other weak spot. Move another one to the right, put an attack drone here, and then multi-shot. Love an enemy that is thematically built around thorns, yeah. I also like that the ship design reflects that. Big, pointy ship. Don't touch it or it hurts you. Alright, so I'm gonna move, and then I'll put a moon here, and then I'll move again, and I'll put an attack drone here. I'm gonna multi-shot and end the turn. Okay. I can basic shift to move everything over 1. Then shot and lunge, which would do... one of them would be on a weak spot. It would deal lethal. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can deal lethal without moving, but... Oh, right. This thing. Lunge, get out of the way. Yeah. Forgot about that. I'm glad we had shield. I'm gonna put a moon here. I'm gonna block shot. There we go. What is this? Power drive. Add 1 damage to all attacks. And then lose 1 hull. Cost 2? Ugh. I like Barrage. Especially because I don't need to line up myself. My drones attack and then I move, and then my drones attack and then I move. This is just a lunge with a multi-attack on it. I can make the middle attack better, so it'd be attack for 5 times the number of drones that I have. This is great. Alright, cockpit lock on. Cockpits are weak. Revenge drive. The first time you lose hull each turn, gain an overdrive. Don't know if overdrive affects the drones. Daka drum. Oh, Chip shot. Chip shot is so good. I guess overdrive does affect the numbers on the cards in my hand, so that makes sense. Right, because I was thinking, like, well, the overdrive is a status effect that the ship has, not the drones. But the drones copy my attack. So if I attack for 1 and it's overdrived, I'm attacking for 2, and then the drones attack for 2. So the first time I'm hit. The problem with that is I don't have an easy way to heal yet, which means until I do, it's very risky. I would actually want to use it. So I think I want to go Daka Drum for the free chip shots. And then later, if I find a way of healing, then if Revenge Drive comes up, we can get it then. I just don't like that the trigger on it is the first time you lose hull. So yeah, let's stick with Daka Drum. Alright, an artifact. Wave control. Gain 3 drone shift on the first turn. Thank you, Isaac. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Oh my god. Alright. Jumbo. It's hot. Alright, so you're brittle here. You take double. This is my big cool attack. Alright, I could put a mood here. And then I could barrage, which would move me here. So I'd take 2 and 1. Not great. No, I'd take 2 and 2 because this would be lined up with this weak spot. So I'd be taking 4, but I'm currently taking 4. So barrage doesn't do anything. Shield surge. Moon. Okay, if I move left 1. I get hit for 2. This goes into the empty space, and then 1 over here. I'm only hit for 3. I can shield, so I'll take 0 hull damage. I can put a moon here at your brittle spot, and I can multi-shot. Okay, so I've got... Still have a lot of drone shift, and I can get even more, but I'm not sure that I want to hit this turn. I think I move... I'm going to move this and then shoot another Jupiter's Moons here. And then we lunge, which puts me here, and they take... 1, 2, 3. And then I probably block shot, and they take another 3. And if I'm here... then it's... Sorry, when I say I'm here, I'm saying this is where my missile bay is, because that's the center point of my ship. So that's missile bay, weak spot, empty wing. That's not great. So I would want this to move this way to block 2 damage. So missile, weak spot, empty wing. I would take 4. Actually, I'm getting 3 temp shield, so it doesn't really matter which way I put the drone. Let's do this way anyway. Then I lunge, and I block shot. 1x3. Alright, I definitely don't want to be in the way of that. So we put a moon here. We feint to move 2. So we're here now. So this is still hitting our weak spot. We don't have any other way of moving. Shit. Can I kill you? Moon here. My basic shot for 1 and 4 is 5. And then for basic shot B for 2 and 4 is 6. And then 1 and 2 is 3. So you go to 1. Ooh. Not the best. And then I feint, which moves me here, which means this is my cockpit. And then I drone shift this over 1 to block 1 shot. I guess I drone shift this way to move this one over to block this shot. So I take 2 hull damage. No, I take 2 weak damage. So 4. I'd have feinted, so I've got 1 temp shield, so I'm taking 3 to the hull. That sucks. I don't think I've got any way of preventing taking 3 to the hull. Well, you're dead. That sucked though. Okay, acid cannon. Or whenever this ship attacks, it gains 1 temp shield. So it's whenever this ship attacks. The way I'm interpreting the rules, I think every time I use an attack, I would gain a temp shield. And then the drones copy the attack. And since it's not the ship that's attacking, I don't gain the temp shield then. So playing Flux itself only gives me 1 temp shield. Playing a basic attack after that will only give me 1 temp shield, no matter how many drones I have. That is how I choose to, that's how I think that is going to work. Do want to see acid cannon though. Because if I have 3 drones copying acid cannon, do all of them deal corrode? Cockpits are weak, or permanently gain 3 max hull and heal 3 on pickup. That'd be cool. Its damage should stack. I hope so. Let's do hull plating to heal. Oh, okay, sure. Another boss. It's Drake again. I'm never gonna go easy on you guys. Alright, we're in an asteroid field. This is fine. Don't embarrass yourself. Okay. Well, we drew acid cannon. I'm worried that the corrode is not grayed out right now. Which means I think my ship applies 1 corrode. And not that the drones would copy the whole line and apply that corrode. I don't know though. I don't have the energy to test it, unfortunately. I think I parallel shift B. I move the asteroids over and put a moon here. But then I guess I just basic shot for 2. That doesn't seem worth it. That seems like wasting a moon. I think maybe I parallel shift to just get the more drone shift. I move drone shift left one, move the ship right one. So that'll move the empty spot here and it'll line up my missile bay with it. And then I put a moon here. We just set up for a future. Then I can... Bane's not going to do anything because it's Temp's shield. Nothing's going to do anything. I guess I can just move this over. It's kind of wasteful. You know what? Let's just do this. Forgot about ship shot. Free shot, absolutely. Alright. So we got a nice big empty space here. I'm going to try and set up a lot of moons. Let's lunge to move me over. You'll have to get over here eventually. We'll add basic shift because that's more movement. Welcome. Alright. I can... launch a moon here. Shift, launch an attack drone here. And let's deal damage. Okay, moon here. Actually, I'm gonna move everything over. Because then I'm gonna block shot, so we're just gonna absorb all of that. And then we'll multi-shot. You gave us heat. Okay. Okay, acid cannon. I can't second Jupiter's moons. I can't test it. Damn it. Acid cannon is too expensive. We need to make it cheaper. I think that's what my upgrade is going to be. Acid cannon's going to get cheaper. Yeah, I'm gonna... Ooh. What the hell is this? At the start of your turn, lose one shield and gain twice as much temp shield. Blocker burnout. Max shield -1, temp 4 temp shield. For sidestep, move right for free and you retain it. Oh man, mitosis and then gain 2 shield is pretty good. This is crazy. This is insane. Who is gaining that much shield? I think we take mitosis because it's a rare card. Although it does cost an energy, blocker burnout is free. And how often? I'm not getting max shield anyway. So I don't care about the fourth shield slot. 4 temp shield for free on a card that comes back is pretty great actually. That's fantastic. There's no downside on this card. Alright, nanofiber hull, heal 1 after each combat. There's our health. So if we take this, then we can go and take that other parry artifact later. Every 4 Isaac cards played gain a bubble. The next object you launch, including Jupiter's moons, will have a bubble. Or on pick up your missile bay gains armor. I like all of these. I think I like Bubbler. No, I'm gonna get health. We're gonna upgrade. Meowdy. We're gonna make acid cannon cheaper, like I said. So that way we can launch a moon and acid cannon in the same turn. Hey, I think this supports my crystal immune system theory. What, because it's eating that ship? Yeah, and it'll eat us if we're not careful, or something. Alright, well, let's not stick around to find out. Alright. Crystalline Takeover is back. Big crystal. So we got wing, wing. These are armored, and this one is going to do something. So this expands out and replicates, or creates a... I think it just creates one of these crystal shards. We've got a cannon here that's not doing anything. A missile bay, a cannon that's going to hit me for hit me twice for 1. Missile bay, and then these are empty. Okay, so we can put a moon here and feint to get out of the way of the shot. Blocker burnout is free. You know what? Yeah. But we don't need it, so I'm not going to lower our shield capacity. Is there any reason not to just attack for 2? I guess not. Alright, that's lined up there, so only the first shot will hit, because it's breakable. But I can Jupiter's Moons this. I can Acid Cannon. It works! That's so good. Okay. So now you've got 2 Corrode. I guess I just move out of the way of this. Alright, you're lining up perfectly. Great. I can put another moon here. And then I've got... Okay, so if I lunge, I move here. Which means I'm taking 1 on the wing, and this is going right into the empty spot. I love that. So we moon there. We lunge. And then I think we give me a dodge, because I might need it. We take 1 to the shield. That's fine. We launch a moon here. Do kind of want to move our drones out of the way of taking damage. But first we launch a drone here. We block shot. No, hold on. No, I want to shoot this because I don't want it to be breakable. We barrage. I move, so I'm taking one here. That's not great. And then I would take two because that would be hitting the wing. Block shot. And then I move over one, attack drone. Move everything else over. I take 0. Corrosion. There we go. And multi-shot. Oh, we're killing you before... The corrosion didn't matter. That was great, though. 3 rares. Alright. Rock Factory. Launch 1 asteroid at the start of every turn. No, thank you. As cool as that is, it does not work with the Jupiter. Isaac? You just have Jupiter drones? Wait, Isaac, you can just build Jupiter drones? What do they upgrade to? Free or with a bubble? Weaken hull, deal 2 damage, and apply weak. Oh my god. Applying weak to 3 different parts of the ship? Weaken hull's just too good. As much as I would love another Jupiter drone to be able to play 2 in a turn, especially on like turn 1, Weaken hull's just too good. What does this upgrade to? Make it brittle instead? Or... It attacks for 2. So, yeah, the drones attack for 2 and make that spot weak. And then they attack for 3 because the spots are weak. Although I do like brittle more. Yeah, we're taking Weaken Hull. High frequency intercom. Draw +2 cards every turn. You're offered 1 less card in post-battle. Card rewards you may no longer skip. Jupiter Drone Hub Booster. Gain 1 energy every time you launch a Jupiter drone while there were no Jupiter drones already in the mid-row. Okay, so my first turn Jupiter is free, and if things go poorly and everything gets wiped out, my Jupiters then are free. Okay. So it's like 1 to 3 free energy per combat based on how bad I'm doing. And the worse that I'm doing in combat, the better this is. So it's like a good recovery. Or salvage arm, gain 1 energy every time you destroy a mid-row object. I'm not doing that often. Let's do Hub Booster. Howdy. Hey Brooks, how's it going? Oh, Books, sorry. I got a new crystal fact. Did you know that if you hold one and wish really hard, you can travel through space and time? I can also walk down the street, thank you. That's cute. Well, we better get going. Check it out. 3, 2... Oh. What? Books has got to teach us what he knows. Maybe we can abuse that. Sapphire cluster. Alright, so. Looking at our map first. We can do 2 bosses and 3 repair stations and an artifact and an event. We just take the bottommost path the whole way. That's what we're doing. Okay. I launch a moon here. I block shot. Is there a fight between the crystal ship and now? No. No, we defeated the crystal ship. And then Books, the mouse who tells us crystal facts, told us a new crystal fact. Most of the crystal facts have been pretty useless. This one was, if you hold a crystal and wish really hard, you can move through time. You can transport through time and space. And we're just like, yeah, okay, sure thing, Books. And then he said, here, watch me try it. 3, 2, 1, and then disappeared. And the cat computer was like, and then we moved on. And that's it. We just got to zone 2, and I just looked at the map to plan ahead. We Jupiter's moon, we block shot, we multi-shot, and then we move 1 to prevent 1 damage. Do I want a multi-shot, or do I want to just move? Like, gain a basic dodge. I guess I could block or burn out this turn to not care about shield. So then I could basic dodge, multi-shot, and Jupiter's moons and not even move. Yeah, so now I want to know what's up with those crystals. Let's just block or burn out. We'll multi-shot you and basic dodge. Give us more mobility in the future. We just do this and this. And then the lunge. And then I attack drone. And then I chip shot. And I intern. And then I acid cannon you twice. No, wait, a Jupiter's moon's then acid cannon. And then you take 3 acid damage. Hee. Solar Breeze is cool. Because it'll help with drone shift, and I'll draw a card to replace it. Its damage does stack? Yes, it does. Each of the attacks are the one that are what has the acid damage. It's not the ship. I'm gonna take Solar Breeze, even though it's common. I'm pretty sure the way Flux works is the temp shield. I wouldn't get infinite temp shield basically. It's just Solar Breeze. All right, so we're taking bottom path. It's a lot of guns, Snoot. Oh, good. We drew a Recon Hull when we can't use it. That's fine. You're gonna launch a missile or something out of here. Your cockpit is armored. I think I want a Jupiter's Moon's multi-shot feint, as it especially gets us out of here. And I want to lure you back to the left. Oh good, the normal missiles. I don't care. Alright, so now we can Jupiter's Moon's an acid cannon to apply 2 acid. And then I can move everything by 1 and just block or burnout and not care about the 2 damage I'm gonna take. Jupiter's Moons again. This is a good spot for it. You're not hitting me for damage at all. So we're gonna block shot. I don't know that I even want to Solar Breeze. I think we parallel shift to give us a movement. And then we just end the turn. Ooh, heavy missile, okay. Well, I'm gonna Jupiter's Moons. I'm gonna lunge. I'm gonna launch an attack drone. Blow it up and then just move out of the way. Moon. Barrage. I would move into the damage just so the Temp Shield didn't feel wasted. You can't think like that. A Wave Beam to your hand. So what was the cool thing about Wave Charge and Wave Beam? It's a piercing shot for 2. Oh, right. The Wave Beam doesn't go away. So it's a one-time charge of 2 energy to basically just turn Wave Charge into Wave Beam, and then you always just have a 2 piercing attack for 0 in the deck. Or I could add another multi-shot. Which, if I get overdrive, like I want to do, that's going to be very useful. Sasha? Hey, new character. Hey, perfect. So glad you could make it. Huh? Are you going to try to blow us up? No, I'm the ref. Welcome to sports. The goal is the goal. Shoot the ball really hard to knock it into your goal, but don't shoot that other ship. That's a foul. We're not interested. Hold on, Cat. There's prizes. Yeah, sure, why not? Enter combat. Shoot the ball really hard to hit into our goal, but don't shoot the enemy ship. That's a foul. Score a goal on the left to win. So all I really have to do is move it all the way left. Gain 1 evade every turn. Okay. I'm gonna do this since we gain an evade every turn. You know, we don't have any way of shooting this ball. Actually, this might be very hard. What if you get hit? Does that mean they lose? I didn't think about that. They do have auto dodge on. I guess I just want to end turn. Or are we just leaving? I actually have a problem here. I don't know that I can. I think the Jupiter is very bad for this sport, actually. Okay, you don't have auto dodge on. You can drone shift everything so you'll hit me. Let's... What if I launch a moon into it? Oh, okay. That's how we do damage. And now you're going to hit me for 1, and that's your own fault. It doesn't count as a foul for him. Okay. Well, we move over, we launch a moon into it. Easy. We just launch moons into it. Oh. Right, I guess launching drones into center objects does deal damage to them because it destroys them. So that makes sense. What prize do you want? From a set of 3 artifacts, or it's a hand-drawn card. Oh. Launch an object. Launch a football, some kind of sporting orb. It's indestructible. Moves left or right when you or the enemy hit it. The distance it moves is equal to the damage it takes. Oh. In another ship, this could make a good shield. Because you just keep moving. You keep moving behind it. So the enemy keeps hitting it instead of you. And it's indestructible. I think we take trophies because I don't think the ball works in this build. But I think next time we meet Sasha, we're taking the ball. Hold on. Okay. I wonder if the artifacts that are offering, it doesn't say a set of 3 random artifacts. Are these going to be soccer-related artifacts? Sports Orb has weird writing. Sport Orb. Moves left or right when you or the enemy hit. Yes, yeah. So that's how the soccer ball worked here, is if I hit it, it moves left. If the enemy hits it, it moves right. So moves left or right, highlighted in red, when you or the enemy in red. So if I hit it, it moves left. If the enemy hits it, it moves right. Oh my god, Pug. Holy shit. If it moves right, does it move into their next shot? Maybe if they've got a line of cannons that are dealing 1, it soaks up all of that damage. If they're shooting a cannon that deals 2, it moves right 2 in front of whatever's in... Wow, okay. So my goal would be to move the soccer ball as far left as possible and move myself as far right as possible. To keep the football to the left so that it'll block a whole lot of shots. That's... Wow. Good catch, Pug. I still don't think I like it in this build because I don't know what happens if it runs into my drones. It probably just eats them. I'm not happy about that. Although, wait. If it moves... If the soccer ball is to the left of one of my drones, they shoot it for 1. Soccer ball moves into my drone explodes, presumably, dealing 2 to the soccer ball, so it moves 2 to the left. If my soccer ball is to the right of all of my drones, and something happens to move it to the left, does it wipe out all my drones? I don't want the ball this run. I want your trophies. I'm hoping your trophies are hand-drawn cards like this one, as this does not say pick from a set of 3 random artifacts. It's very funny, though. It is very funny. Oh, they're not. They're random. Every 4th turn, gain 1 overdrive. 4 turns is long enough to set up a bunch of moons, right? I think this is what I want. Shield memory. Your shield lasts between combats. That's okay. Pick up your missile bay gains armor. Nope. We're taking overcharger. Enjoy your trophy. Return for more sports sometime. I would love to, Sasha. This was fun. Alright, what are we upgrading? We upgrade weaken hull to deal brittle instead. No. We upgrade one of our multi-shots because now we have something that could give us overcharge. So we want multi-shot A. Upgrade. Multi-shot. Alright, boss fight. Oh, this fucker. Alright. Rail cannon. We're trapped. There's a wall over here. Mid-rush. Anything shifted into it is destroyed. And this is a force field. It will be pushed back out at the end of the turn. You've got empty spots. I don't like that. You will survive twice. I don't like that. Alright, so we launch... I don't like the spacing of your cannons here either, because I can't avoid them. The most I can do is put a moon in front of this one. I don't want to lunge, because that puts me up against the wall, and I don't want to be there. I think I'd put a moon here, I drone shift it over, and then we try to attack. Oh, we hit a 4th energy. And we can hull here. That'll be worth it. Hopefully. It's going to deal 1 and inflict 1 shaken. You cannot miss. Draw 1 fewer card next turn. I can apply acid. Do the same deal. Moon here, move it. Acid cannon. Then I take 1. And block shot. So I hope the corrosion sticks around and the weakness. I don't like all this stuff you're putting in the middle here either. If I parallel shot, I'll have 4 drone shift. I can move the missile into the wall. Actually, I just need to move the missile too, because it's not a homing missile. If I move the missile 2, I can Jupiter's moons to destroy this. Then just do nothing. and take... I forgot about the cannon. So there's so many missiles. I'm forgetting about things like cannons. Let's get a bunch of temp shield. Let's feint because I want to actually move this direction. We'll launch a Jupiter's moons here. And you know what? This is fine. We'll take... You're still corroding, and you only have 1 health. And the part is weak. That's cool. I should use Solar Breeze there. I'll use it here. Probably Solar Breeze redraws Jupiter's moons because I just put that back on top. Why did I not notice that until now? Well, let's clog this shit up. And you know what? A permanent shield would be good too, and there's no reason not to do that. Damn. Alright, well, 2 of your stuff is weak. The force field's all the way out here now, so that's cool. Got more room to move. I can feint and put a missile here, or put a thing there. And then multi-shot. And chip shot. Then corrosion happens. You die. That's cool. Alright, I have no movement and no drone shift, so this is hitting me. Let's play a moon, play one of these. In the turn, play acid cannon for the heck of it. Oh dear. A drone shift left 1. Because that puts this on the weak spot. I play another Jupiter's moons here. And then I... multi-shot would be 2 and 5. So that'd be 10. That'd kill you. Or I barrage for fun. I think I barrage for fun. Alright. Mitosis is back. Radio control. All drones and missiles instantly take a turn. My drones don't do anything on their own turn. They fire during my turn. I mean, except for my 1 attack drone. Or I take a second acid cannon. Once per combat, when you lose hull, immediately heal 1. Permanently gain +2 max shield on pickup. Or every time an attack misses the enemy by exactly 1 space, the enemy takes 1 damage. I like Grazer Beam. I think it's going to be better than more healing. Alright, we're staying on bottom. Heal booster. Every time you heal, heal 1 more. Great, so now we heal 2 after each combat. Meowdy. Alright, we are upgrading. Weaken hull, probably. No, the new acid cannon to also be cheaper. Heck yeah. Crystalline off? Ooh, okay. Well, I like that you haven't aimed it at my weak spots. That's cool. How do you feel about weaken? And then I take 1 here. Or I move them so this survives and I just block her burnout. So now I move like this. Jupiter's moon's here. And I can either deal 10 or I can acid you twice. That's acid twice. Okay, so I want to move. I'm going to move this here. Wait. Trying to figure out a way to use this lunge to make it so the moons are 2 apart. I could just lunge and then fire a moon here. Then I'd be taking 3 and 2 and 1. Block shot, shield surge, and oh, I don't have 4 energy. Maybe instead I just move this over 1, put another moon here. It's block shot. And parallel shift for the future. Solar Breeze is free. I want to paint. Let's put a moon here. Let's. Oh, I don't have acid cannon now. Oh, that's fine. I haven't been paying attention to Overcharger. Every 4th turn, okay. Attack for 4 damage, add 3 fumes to your draw pile. So I'm worried if this all counts as 1 attack ability, because I definitely don't want to add like 12 fumes to my draw pile at once. Although, if I'm killing them with this, it doesn't matter how many fumes I get. Jupiter exclusive artifact, Raider Subwoofer. Jupiter drones do 1 more damage when directly in front of your comms. Ooh. Or after your first attack each turn, gain 1 stun charge. Or Seeker missiles and other missiles can't see you if you're 2 or more spaces away from them. Now, let's make our Jupiters better. Howdy, salutations. What are we doing now? We upgrade the other multi-shot, or we weaken hull to make it brittle, or I think we barrage to make it worth 5 damage instead. Alright, it's Riggs again. Or Riggs again. So we can launch 2 Jupiter moons on turn 1, because with Jupiter Moon, Solar Breeze, Jupiter Moon. We won't be able to play Acid Cannon. But we could lunge, and they'd be in safe spaces. So what do we do with that? When we lunge, we're here. So we'll take 2 to the missile bay. We'll extend to here, that'll be fine. And then so this will deal 1 more, and we'll take 1 here. So we'll take 3. That's not the best. I can Moon, Breeze, Moon, Shield Surge, and then just move 1 to the right. So we'd take 3, but we'd have 3 total shield. Setting up for this turn. Okay, so we move this. I want to launch another moon before trying to deal damage, because Riggs is a lot of health here. As cool as dealing 5, 7, 14 damage would be, if I move... Oh, wait, this is weak, too. Wait. Hold on. 20 damage. And then this is magneted, so maybe I think I might draw an extra card if I don't play Jupiter Moons. I kind of want to save the moons, though. I kind of want to move these over to take 1 extra damage. This is fine. So now I can moon here. Run out blocker to stop this damage. Let's move this over Jupiter's moons and barrage for like 1 billion damage. Another weaken hull. Shield gun. X is equal to your shield, then attack. Oh, just attack equal to your shield. That's not commonly more than 1. Stun source. Gain 1 stun charge every turn. Your next attack will stun, goes away at the end of next turn. So it's just your first attack every turn will stun. Unfortunately, it costs more energy than we get per turn, so I'll never be able to play it unless I upgrade it, but that's we get to upgrade here? That's not what I want to look at. We don't get to upgrade. I don't get to see the next map yet. So we could take Shield Gun and hope that we can upgrade it to probably Shield Gun B quickly. I guess Shield Gun A does give me a shield. Yeah, let's take Shield Gun. Power Diversion. Gain 1 energy, extra energy every turn. All non-parry card attacks deal 1 less damage. So, Acid Cannons would deal 1. Basic Shot would be useless. Shield Gun would just deal 1 less. Block Shot would just be 3 temp shield. That's terrible. I don't know that I like that. Radio Repeater. When you end your turn, all mid-row objects do their actions twice. That's not... God, these are not great for this ship. I guess Salvage Arm? So if I destroy something... If I launch an attack drone into something to destroy it, maybe I get 2 energy? That'd be cool. Let's play around with Salvage Arm. Alright. I don't like this. Then I'm gonna block shot just to get shield. So I'm gonna launch a moon here, move it over 1. Block shot, and just parallel shift to give me a whole bunch. Now I won't draw that again. Front-loaded blast is something I want to play to kill someone, not killing them this turn. So I launch a moon here, I move over 1 so this hits nothing. Also so that this deals 1 extra damage, right? Did I take that? Wait. Right, I forgot about Drone Hub Booster. Drones do 1 more damage when directly in front of your comms. Yes, okay, so this deals more. So this would deal 5. I guess I could science and figure out how much this does, or how many fumes this gives me. You know what? It's better to find out now than later. How many fumes is this going to give me? Is it 3 or 6? It's only 3. Okay, that's great. Let's chip shot as well. Let's move you over, play a moon, breeze, play a moon. Move you back so that I keep all of you? Why would you move there? What are you doing? That's such a bad idea for you, dude. Okay, so... I know this is going to kill them, but I want to figure out by how much. So I'm going to barrage A. And I'm going to deal 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to move 1. And then this This is going to be have bonus. I'm going to deal 12, 13 here. So that's 17. And then I move here, so the comms is here. So it was 17, 22 damage. That seems cool. Shift shot. Attack and move the enemy left. Does this happen for every drone that hits them? It looks like it does. I guess I attack left or right, so it's not like I'm sending them on a journey, but they're still not going to be... I don't know. Deflection, block up to 1, or sorry, attack 2, shield 1, temp shield 1. Maybe? I'm gonna take shift shot. It seems fun. Right, we didn't look at this map. We can get 2 upgrades and 2 bosses, or 3 upgrades and 1 boss. It's for every shot, yeah. So chances are the first, like one of my drones might shoot them so far left that the other drones miss, but we'll see. I kind of want to upgrade. We'll test shift shot out in this combat, right? Because we're in combat. No, we might not be. We're gonna upgrade shield gun. Probably to shield gun A. So we'll do this. Sunshine, Heavy Industries. Bet you won't let us shuffle all your ship parts. Last time I did that, it worked out very poorly. Please don't. It'll be fun. I don't need 1 max hull. Sorry, absolutely not. Suit yourself, but you're never going to top the spaceship design leaderboards with that thing. Howdy. Upgrade shield gun to... Just give me a shield first. We're getting a weird signal. Offering from another timeline. Another has sent aid. Take 1 of 2 Max cards, take 1 of 2 Drake cards, take 1 of 2 Riggs cards. I tried. I shuffled my ship once in an earlier run, and it sucked because they moved. I was using Max heavily, and they moved my cargo bay 2 to the right of my cannon, which meant all of my lunges just killed whatever drone I just launched. One of 2 Max cards. That's so bad. Yeah, it was terrible. I mean, that wouldn't happen on this ship because I don't have cannons, but Drake has heavy firepower at the cost of heat, and I don't think we're going to overheat. And I think all of those abilities are on separate lines, so the drones don't copy the heat. So it'd be like attack for 4 3 times and then gain 1 heat. So maybe Drake cards. Molly, want to stay up late and play Repo? No, thank you. I would like to play Repo. I can't stay up late tonight. Riggs has good mobility and card draw. Max has caring about card order, which is not really gonna help unless you give me a way to play things for free. But it's gonna be not great. I think I take Drake for the high damage. Neither of those do any damage at all. Damn. Alright, hot compress. Heal 1, gain a temp shield, gain 3 heat, which will then make the health go away. So it's gain 1 temp shield. Fireball, gain shield and a temp shield and 1 heat. And then that 1 heat probably won't do anything unless we play 3 firewalls in 1 game. At which point, what are we doing? That's a lot of shield. I think we definitely firewall here. It's just the better card. Because a shield is almost identical to a heal. And then it doesn't give us instant heat death. Or instant overheat. I feel like I'm getting someone else's ideas. Is that normal? Alright, mini boss time. Ah, the buried relic. Oh, wait. We don't have to activate you right away. I wonder how long I can set up. I wonder. You healed. Damn it, you're alive. Okay. So I'm going to... Oh, I got Solar Breeze. I'm going to move this over 1. Moon here. Solar Breeze. Moon here. And... multi-shot you for E. It's good to know it does wake up eventually. We can hold twice. Wait, I can move, let's move this over 1, shoot a moon here. But now we can't weaken hold. That's fine. Let's barrage A. That's so cool. Get fucked. I guess barrage A was just 15 damage there, wasn't it? Alright, Jupiter drone. I'm not... It's cool. Rev the engines. Whenever you move 1 farther. Older bundle. I guess we take the drone, huh? Alright, Dizzy artifacts. When you lose hull, immediately gain a hull. Permanently gain 2 max shield. Or... 1 random enemy part is made brittle at the start of the fight. The part is not marked until it is damaged. Oh. I'm gonna love this, because we're gonna just luck into it, right? we're just gonna accidentally hit it and deal them like 20 extra damage. Alright. Artifact time. Okay, we're taking the... When we lose one hull, we immediately heal a hull. That's fine. Bud. Hi. Wait, how much... We only have 2 fights left. Okay. What do we want to do? Do we finally upgrade Weaken Hull to be... Riddle? It was over too soon? No, we upgrade our good Jupiter drone. Have like a shield or something. This would be cool if it survived getting attacked. It's 2 hours, but I can watch this ship. We didn't get a chance to try a swift shot. Never drew it. I think we upgrade Weaken Hull because it goes from 2 damage to 5 damage immediately. Let's do that. Oh, look at your tiny little ship. Oh, this is the one that dodges. Well, that sucks. Okay, we're going to put a drone here. We have our second drone, too. So you'll move all the way here. I'm 1 energy short. I thought I could be tricky. Let's... If I Jupiter drone, then shift shot. I'm thinking move left, Jupiter drone here, then shift shot. This one fires, nothing happens. This one fires and it moves over here. Oh, that doesn't actually help. I guess I shift shot now. And then launch another Jupiter drone here. I don't think I can hit you this turn. So I think I don't want to. But moving you over here does allow me to dodge your shots really easily. So I am... I'm going to save both of my ships. So let's move it here and this. And then we're just going to shift shot. Oh, I've got Grazer Beam. I forgot about that. Then we can just move out of the way. Okay, now you're dodging to the right, which is great. So I'm gonna do... I want the first one to be here, so I'm going to move these over to Moon's here. Jupiter Breeze, Moons again. Oh, though then I won't have enough for Barrage. Or Solar Breeze, I meant. I'm overcharged. This is so much damage. I barrage A. This is the first one to attack. You move in front of these two. This deals 3, this deals 4 because of the comms. Sorry, this deals 3, this deals 2 because of comms. Then I move here. This deals 4, this deals 5. Then 2 and 2. That's 5 and 9 and 4 is 18. And you die? I don't want any of these. Flux is too expensive, and I don't want other things in the middle. I mean, I guess repair kit's free. But I don't want to accidentally heal them. I'm just going to skip this. What do we do here? This is our last upgrade point. Do we upgrade? I want to upgrade this Jupiter drone to actually be free, so I don't have to worry about paying for it. You are way too eager to get aboard the Cobalt. Don't you feel it calling out to you? Maybe a little, yeah. Alright, the Cobalt. Let's find that brittle point and fast. Right, there's a brittle point somewhere. We drew Jupiter Drone A as well. But you're attacking with like everything, so it kind of sucks. I need to think about what I'm doing here because I don't have any movement options in hand. I've got 3 drone shift, 1 evade, and I can gain. Realistically, I can only gain 2 shield. I could gain 3, but then I'm using shield gun A and shield surge, which means I'm not attacking for anything because I didn't play a move. Well, I can play the Jupiter drone. That might work. So if I drone the free drone, I drone shifted over in front of 5. Then I shield surge and shield gun A. I will end up taking 4, but I'll have a total of 4 shield. What if instead I tried to apply corrosion? I drone A, I shield shift, I Jupiter's moons, I acid cat. I take 2 damage, and everything is fine. And one of the drones survives because it's shooting the concussive bolt. I take 3. I didn't see the swing. Oh, I've got more. I can shift over multi-shot. That's now dead. Oh, right. Armor. Forgot about armor. I don't mind taking the shield there. Okay. So, the brittle part's not here. It might be here. Launch moon, shift over. I like where I am because I'm not taking any. Well, sorry, I'm taking 3. I'm not taking this 4 is what I meant to say. Um, it's this one. You fool! You've revealed your weak spot. Or your brittle spot, but you know what I mean. Shift shot, I can move the whole ship over twice, or 4 if I play a moon first. I can line up this with... Oh no. Oh no. Sucks to be you. Oh, that missed. Well, let's do this. And move out of the way there. Take 2, that's fine. We're fine, don't worry about it. Alright, we're out of Jupiter's. We can play 2 this turn. Get more corrosion. We take 3 here, we're still fine. Okay, so if I can play Moons and Barrage. Let's play Fumes to get it out of here. If I drone shift right, play Moons. Barrage A. The one here, there will be a drone here and a drone here. One on the left will just deal 3 because it'll be shooting at the void, but I've got a Grazer Beam. So that's 3 damage. The one here is going to deal double, so it's 2 and 6 and 2 is 10. So that's 13 total. And then you take your poison damage. Oh, and I drew chip show. And I miscounted because I just put the comms right behind that drone there. You are growing stronger. Who shall it be this time? It was Perry that we haven't seen one of, right? I don't remember. I think it's Perry. Wait. You're letting me look. Run history? No. Book? No. Where do I see... Memories unlocked. Oh crap, where do I see the memories again? I don't think I can. Alright, we saw Riggs. Let's check the VOD. Actually, the end of last VOD, I think, is where I found... I don't remember. Actually, yeah, right after I won last time. Should show you which ones I have available, or which ones I haven't seen. We got Riggs here. We got Isaac here, because Isaac was new. And then Drake, and then Max, and then... No, wait, we got Dizzy somewhere, right? It was definitely Riggs first. Yeah, then Isaac, Drake, Max, Dizzy. So this is Perry. I'm gonna check the VOD. Did you just check the VOD? Cobalt Core. Watch on YouTube. Yep, okay. I don't trust this. I know. You don't let my crew out of this loop, I swear I will find a way to kill you. You would be unable. And we only... The fact that the core is here makes me believe that we can only see this when we're here. T-minus 282 days. Hi, Hyperia? Call me Perry. I'm Max, computer guy. You come highly recommended. Dizzy said you were the best. He did? Max has a crush on Dizzy. Yeah, you just missed him. He's already on board. So, this is the ship? Yes, the Cobalt. Huh. I've never seen a ship that looks like this. Where did it come from? I don't know. Was it built? Found? Stolen? I don't know. Aren't you, like, in charge? The client is secretive. The job is to get the ship running again. Then why hire us? Why not just hire a mechanic? It's an unusual ship. Ooh. Alright. Minus 217. I can't skip out of these, huh? Alright. I just wanted to check the dates. Wait, what was Riggs' memory? T-minus 124, that's close. Oh, it was Riggs getting to the ship. Interesting that both Perry and Dizzy had memories that included members that were not yet part of my crew, Isaac and Max. So that was cool. All right. We did it. I don't think we unlocked any ships. Yeah, because the only ship left to unlock is this one. We need to win 10 runs. That was our 6th win. So, I think I'm going to keep playing this on stream. Like, if I wanted to... I have so many games I want to play on stream and so little time. I do like this game a lot, and I want to keep playing it. But we're going to have to win 13 more times to see the rest of the memories. Which is 3 months. At one stream a week is 3 months. Maybe I'd do a bonus stream where I just play a whole lot of Cobalt Core. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. What if you record offline? You know, this might not be a bad game to just play offline and record. and I just upload the VODs. Um, I could actually save this for if I'm on vacation. So, like, there will be a break in streams. I can just set this up to be like, hey, I played a bunch of Cobalt Core. So I'm still uploading to YouTube 4 times a week. That might work. Or I could just record offline and just upload them whenever. And if I'm recording offline anyway, I mean, I might as well stream it, right? Because I'm still sitting here, lights blaring in my face, and talking to a camera. What's the difference between hitting this start recording button and the start streaming button? Talk about moving Cobalt Core offline. Maybe. What will you play instead? Oh, Molly. I put like 20 games in a list in the Discord. One of those. Those games. Let's see here. Let me pull that up. Okay, so I put a list. This is literally my short list of games that I want to play on stream that I already own. And this is in no particular order, but it's mostly reverse chronological of when they came out. Bits and Bops, Unbeatable, Is This Seat Taken, Ship Inc., Billionaire, which I am playing this Wednesday, Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom, Chia, Liz Fanga the Time Shift Warrior, 20XX, The Case of the Golden Idol, Ghost Trick, Dome Keeper, Rogue Tower, Chicory, Noita, Besiege, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, A Dance of Fire and Ice, and The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. That's on my list of games to play that I already own. What's at the top of the list? It's not in order. Some big names there? Yeah. I don't have enough time to stream all the games I want to stream. So, Chicory for one? Really? I do appreciate that you pick out Chicory and not like The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker or Castlevania. But I guess I played a lot of Castlevania. Or Ghost Trick. Anyway, that's gonna do it for stream today. I will reconsider if I'm playing Cobalt Core next week. Here's my calendar, what it looks like right now. I did just update it to include Wednesday's game. Coming up on Sunday, it's Something with Friends. It's probably going to be more RV there yet, if I had to guess. Although it might be something else, depending on what we want to play. On Monday, I've decided I'm building the Mega Pokemon Eevee. Mega Blocks build of it. I'm starting to build that. That's going to take a while. It's not going to be like... It's not going to be Rivendell amount of time, but it's not a small build. So that'll be fun. Billionaire on Wednesday, which is a roguelike Plinko game where you get to assign abilities to the pegs that you're hitting. And Cobalt, well, maybe not Cobalt Core on Friday. I need to reconsider if I'm playing Cobalt Core or if I'm going to play it offline. I mean, this does feel like a natural place to leave it off, where I've played enough to have seen one of everyone's memory. So maybe this is where I stop streaming and I take this offline. Great, new Nubbies. It came out about the same time as Nubbies. It's not as weird as Nubbies. It is more polished. it is likely going to be a one stream game, but we'll see. Um, that's gonna do it though. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. If you want to help me out, you can do all the free things. On Twitch, you can follow and uh, say hi in chat every once in a while. That's what you can do. You can scroll down and see the full calendar in the Twitch panels below my stream or below wherever you're looking. On YouTube, you can subscribe, you can like the video, leave a comment. Who's your favorite Cobalt Core character so far? Whether they be a ship crew or not. I really like that soccer referee that we met today, and I hope that we get to see more of them. Also, Max is cool. Also, share stuff with your friends, etc., etc. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see everyone later. Have a good one.